Hello y'all, it is me, Noah, and you're watching the Motor Club channel. Today for you, we got a brand new after ride review on the 2024 KTM 250SX. Now as you know, I ride the 2023 KTM 125XC. And as you know, we put in a gas tank, a brand new SX gas tank on it. So instead of it being that big saddle, it's the nice SX gas tank OEM part. And I'll show you guys the bike in a second and we'll do a review on it. Give me a second. So as y'all can see, this is the brand new 2024 KTM 250SX, brand new, only like 2 weeks old. Pretty good bike, honestly. It is a ripper, honestly. It's a very cool ripper. We got everything here. It's obviously, you can see it's a 2024, so it has the nice orange on it. 250SX, and it's a 24 model. It's obviously an SX because you can tell by the tank. And we actually, just last night, we put the WP exact stickers, as well as the mellow and aggressive sticker, which we don't need to do that because we already know what it does, but just to have that kind of amazing look for the KTM. We also got a kit yesterday that has a bunch of stuff. It has a fan for it. It has, a bunch of kickstands. We have a bunch of kickstands over there that we're gonna put onto the bikes. Because mine, I have a kickstand, but the kickstand is too long for this bike, so it kind of leans like weirdly, as you can tell. And on this bike, the SXs, as you know, don't have a kickstand, so it's literally just on a triangle. And we obviously throw that thing away sometimes, so yeah. But what we did get are a brand new clutch, even easier hydraulic clutch, lever, and a brand new brake lever as well. No, these are fantastic. Look at them. Yeah. Overall, this is an awesome bike. I love it. It's super sick. I haven't done an actual, as you know, ride review in a long time, so to be back at it is pretty fantastic. Something wrong with my camera here. There we go. So being at it again, showing off the bike and everything is fantastic. As you guys can see, we added the SX tank because the other one wasn't collecting every bit of gas, so decided to make a better upgrade. Not to mention it was too heavy, so yeah. But here, 250SX, great throttle body injector, the electronic power valve. Obviously it's a bigger engine, so it's gonna have a bigger pipe. And this thing rips. Like, that bike has 35 horsepower, 2-stroke. This thing has 53. It's crazy. It's you could chase 450s on this thing. It would be hard, but you could low-key chase 450s on this thing. And I was gonna say, because since I did ride it for a couple minutes, I was able to stay in second gear and hit the power band on this thing. And dude, it's awesome though. It feels a lot like that one, definitely a lot like that one. And actually mine hits more of the power band quicker. This thing hits it more, a bit more slowly. It still hits it fast, but mine hits it a lot quicker, I would say, and it hits it more abruptly, the 125, while the 250 hits the power band a little less aggressively, but it will wheelie you easily. This thing is insanely cracked. And it's a great bike. I like it. Okay, obviously it came with an hour meter. We put the ready to race pad. We actually adjusted the throttle because what happened was when I rode the bike, obviously since this bike is very, very tall and I'm a very short person, I'm only like 5'4". When I was riding it, I was ripping the bike. And when I was trying to come to a stop, I tried to land on one peg. And then I accidentally dropped the bike. Like I threw the bike down by accident. Like I dropped it. And yeah, I didn't dent the pipe, luckily. The pipe's actually in perfect condition still. But what I did do is I did screw up the throttle, as you can tell there. If I can let my camera focus. Let me go on the other side. I did screw up the throttle, and actually this was even, like, this was pushed in there. So basically we had to take off the throttle, the throttle tube, and adjust it. And now the throttle is back to its original snap, actually even better now. Because before, when I would turn it, it would be stuck here and then there. So when you turn on the bike, it would be like stuck in rev, basically. So cruise control, I guess. Honestly, yeah. And I don't like the XC caps, you know, like the XC caps have the button here, and it's just so stupid. These are just perfect. They're easy. Mellow mode. I didn't get to try the aggressive mode yet, but I heard it makes it much faster. I might try it soon. And yeah, no, I'm not afraid of this bike. I'm afraid of the height of this bike. Because the height of this bike, man, it's just tall as shit. And it's just tall as balls. Very tall, but I do absolutely love it. Super fun. Honestly, a ripper. Honestly, and we're running 50-1 on this bike, so it doesn't really leak too much gas. It doesn't have any problem with too much of a problem with the spark plug or anything. And honestly, I really like it. Honestly, it's super fun to rip around on, and I personally think that if you guys want like a more bigger bike, a bigger race ripping machine, I would recommend getting a 250SX, but like a newer one with the TBI motor, e-start and all that. You know, it's an aggressive bike, but it's definitely more controllable than the 125, because the 125 you have to rip fast. This bike you can just kind of rip all you want and nothing would happen to it, which is actually the cool part about it. And mine, I really have to just like speed up on it, which is also pretty fun, but you know, it's more of the aggressive side. This bike, you can be aggressive and it will get you where you want to go, but it will also like lug around and get you really everywhere you want to go as well. So that's what I really like about it. You know, the chain is still pretty new. It does have some rust on it because we do wash the bikes every ride, but we can just grease it up and then it's perfect. Has the triangle stand. Overall, really nice bike, honestly. In all honesty, I really like it. Oh, and if you're wondering what that dent is in there, that's supposed to be there. It's just because of the radiator. So the radiator doesn't touch it. That's the inside of the engine. And you know, I'm thinking to get, you know, also some new clutch lever, new brake, because I don't know, those just feel comfortable and they're tinier too, so they're easier to pull in. We're gonna test the radiator fan, but I'm not gonna get one for me yet because, well, I didn't start it. We didn't try it yet. And yeah, no, overall, I really like it, honestly. Let's see what damage this has done. Oh, it's done quite a bit of damage. Oh my god. Look what damage the freaking... But you can always get a new plate, so it's not a problem. It's great, honestly. And also, the bike came with this extra airbox ribbed plastic, and basically when it's more when it's more muddy or wet, this allows the bike to breathe, and it lets the air inside, so intake air easier. So, but the only problem with it is that you shouldn't ride it when it's like dusty and stuff, because not only do you let in air, but you let in lots of dirt. It's that. We also got a heat gun. You know, you can get a really basic heat gun if you guys want to install the, you know, the WP exact stickers, or if you want to like install some pretty good stickers. You could basically just get a pretty basic heat gun, and yeah, no, and it will install it perfectly. If you get one, either the basic one, like $30 one, it'll work. This one's very basic. We also got the kickstands over there. And we also got this project light that we use. They're 70 watts each light, so they're pretty bright. They're very, very bright. When you plug that in, it turns on, and that's when we close the garage, and this is where we do our projects and stuff on the bike. And if you guys were wondering, because I didn't really make too much of a big video before, but on my bike, if you want to put an OEM tank, like SX OEM tank, you could actually, and it'll be a perfect bolt-on. You just got to move a bit of the, you know, you got to move the oil pump, not the oil pump, sorry, the fuel pump, and the fuel line around a little bit, but it's not too bad of a, but to put the tank on is a perfect bolt-on. You know, you got this amazing, but back to the 250SX, amazing. They are air forked because of their SX, but you know, overall, I really like it. And final thing to help us with it, we got the 50-to-1 can, which we're gonna fill up today. I just bought this like 30 minutes ago. And then the 40-to-1 can, which is where I put my old fuel. So that one is empty. My bike is empty, has no fuel in it. I couldn't start it if I wanted to. But this one has 50-to-1, and this is where I'm gonna also put some more 50-to-1. Yeah, no. But if you guys definitely, I would recommend getting if you guys want a really big, you know, amazing 2-stroke dirt bike, you know, that has the power, it's a bigger engine, and it can be a race bike, definitely get the 300 or 250SX TBI model, like a 24, 25, 20, even 23. And yeah, no. But I hope you guys enjoy this. I'll make some more videos. I think I'm gonna start making more videos on my camera, and then I'm gonna start actually uploading those. I just haven't really had the time to, you know, upload them and take the time to actually, you know, edit them. But yeah, no, from now on, we're definitely gonna edit them. And yeah, no, I'll see you guys in the next one. Hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.